Welcome to another video on the channel. We always share the latest news and updates about the team, including player performances, injuries, match strategies, and possible moves in the transfer market. So, stay on top of everything that's happening with the Lakers and don't miss any important details. Follow with us. A defensive specialist who was traded on the trade deadline believes there's something inexplicable that doesn't fit with the team. Even having brought reinforcements before the closing of the trade window, the Los Angeles Lakers have flirted with failure in each round. In the last 5 games, the team lost 4 and is now isolated in 13th place in the West, getting further and further away from the play-in classification zone. According to Patrick Beverley, the Lakers' problem is not just basketball-related, but issues that have never been on the court and that he can't explain. He described a bad feeling that sometimes hung in the air and that resulted in an unstable mood, affecting the quality of the team's play. This opinion was shared by Beverley in a recent episode of her podcast. Take the opportunity to leave your like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be notified whenever you have news from your team. Beverley, who was traded on the trade deadline, can discuss the situation with knowledge of the facts and disengagement. After all, he was one of the athletes sacrificed so that the Lakers could bring in new reinforcements. The controversial point guard was traded to the Orlando Magic for Mo Bamba, and although he was released, he is expected to sign with a playoff team. However, the situation of his old team is still on his mind. According to Beverley, something doesn't click with the Lakers and the problem goes beyond basketball. He said he tried to keep the team together and give it a boost, but that the issue was more complex and that most of the time the problem wasn't on the court. He believes that everything revolves around the effort given to the collective, from the first to the 15th player. While Beverley wasn't the Lakers' problem, he was traded so the roster could undergo a much-needed overhaul. His competitive attitude and spirit on the court were praised within the organization, but he could already sense that change was coming. The Los Angeles Lakers signed new players before the transfer deadline, but the team has still struggled in their games. In the last 5 matches, the team lost 4, which led them to occupy the 13th position in the West and distance themselves from the play-in classification zone. For Patrick Beverley, who was traded to the Orlando Magic in exchange for Mo Bamba, the Lakers' problem isn't just on the court. Beverley can talk about the situation with knowledge of the facts, as he was one of the players who needed to be traded for reinforcements to arrive. However, he claimed that something didn't click with the team, and that the problem goes beyond basketball. He explained that the collective effort is what matters and that all players must strive in this direction. While Beverley wasn't the Lakers' problem, he had to be traded to get the team through a much-needed overhaul. He revealed that he was not surprised by the exchange and that he already felt that a change of scenery was coming. His time with the Lakers was not what he had hoped, but it was still an enriching experience for an experienced player. Beverley admitted that the exchange was tough and that he felt the blow, but that he learned a lot during the period. He revealed that his relationship with Russell Westbrook, which he initially detested, evolved into a lasting friendship. He praised Westbrook as a fantastic professional and said that he, LeBron James and Anthony Davis used to show up early to practices and games, but that Westbrook was already there, ready to train. Let's wait for the next news, stay tuned for notifications. Therefore, we invite you to leave your comment on the subject. And in order not to miss any news, it is recommended to subscribe to the channel. That way you will always be up to date.